I think we're going to get rain. We should probably take a look at the barometer, see what the barometric pressure says. It's time to go to work. Garmin Tactics Pro. Whoa, solar power too. May not help today, but the power reserve this baby has is sweet. Up to 30 days plus, depending if you're in smartwatch mode. Ooh. It's $1,600, $1,653. No sense in hiding that right out of the box here. And that's with an Amazon discount. And I also checked online first. Obviously, we want to do your due diligence. Same price at the Garmin website. $1,469 plus tax. The Garmin Tactics Pro. Geared towards all those elite training and tactical personnel all around the world. But if you've got the money, you and I can own it too. Make it our everyday carry. But $1,600, is it worth it for these added features and function? Let's get a bird's eye view. I'm no Garmin expert and I'm no longer in a tactical thinking game. Never did I come across a watch that can do all the cool stuff that this thing can do. Coming from several G-Shock wearables that I have for tracking and activity tracking and exercises and things like that, Garmin has really stepped up their game over the years. I mean, they've gone from great GPS tracking business to like ultimate wearables all over the planet. Before we even get into anything, just let me know if this price tag alone is going to be a deal breaker for you. Otherwise, stick around while we get into it. We have an updated heart sensor. We have the multi-band GPS. We have the health features, activity tracking, sports tracking, the light torch. That's pretty cool. ABC, functionality with mapping and navigation, and a touch screen, beautiful, and a 5-button functionality, which is quite common for the Garmin design. That's just a few, but this thing is loaded with features, just like the Phoenix and the Epix lineups. So where does this one separate itself from the others, its cousin? We've got this ruggedness and this military-inspired design features. And always you have the 1.4-inch solar power display and a new flashlight. Instead of red, we have a tactical green. 4 levels of intensity still, like its other models. From low light visibility issues that you're trying to, find something in the car, at home, to trying to be discreet while you're going to the washroom and you're not lighting up the whole house. Man, you can just throw this thing on and you'll be navigating your way around low light areas, no problem. And of course, with that tactical green, it just looks cool. Press the light button twice and it activates, and then it also disengages with the same press. You can also press and hold this top left light button and it'll activate your mode settings, and you can find the torch in that area as well. I mean, talk about smooth and discreet when you're trying to head to the washroom at like 3 in the morning. This thing is right up your alley. Not to mention special light settings, just like in the Phoenix and the Epix models, when you have a strobe and a beacon and a pulse and a cadence for running. Oh boy, it's like Garmin, thinks of all these things. Not to mention a custom light setting if you wanted to make your own. Now, Tactics Pro comes with sapphire lens. You've got great protections here and good visibility. Utilizing the buttons is sometimes better, depending on what you're doing. But to have the ability to utilize and turn off and on the touch screen is just dynamite. Now, the specs are here for you for this tactical design. We've got a 51mm round case. The difference between this one and, say, the Phoenix 7X, which I'm wearing here, is that this one has a flat 24-hour fixed bezel, a nice tactical design, whereas the Phoenix has the round sloped bezel, and it's more smooth and discreet. Not as aggressive, and with this build of titanium, like, wow, the ultimate protections, and you have a brushed visibility design, which is great. It's not going to show scratches as much as you would think. And of course, we have a wide lug with this case design at 26mm, and you have the luxury of the quick fit strap connections. Now, you do have some versatility, but only with regards to this particular design. There's not a lot of watchmakers that are making 26mm strap for lug connections. Now we have a 50mm lug to lug, and 14.5 millimeter thickness. This one's out of the box with its nylon strap at around 95 grams, I believe it is. And I'll be honest with you, I find the strap, it's very durable and rugged, but it seems like it could be a little rigid, right? And it doesn't really have a lot of flexibility per se. So as far as, and it just comes across as stiff, you know? And I would like it to be more soft. And I find the silicone, which is on the Phoenix 7X, this is an aftermarket silicone, but the one that it does come with, that Garmin makes, is also quite soft and quite beautiful. And it fits really nice on the wrist. So my preference is to go with the silicone, but I understand some people may have issues with the silicone, so therefore nylon or fabric straps may be better for you. So either way, you're going to have some options, but out of the box, I just find that the nylon strap is a little stiff and rigid. But the thing is, with this Tactix Pro, you get both straps. So it actually comes with the silicone rubber as well. So I mean, perfect. Specialized tactical features including like jump master mode. There's something wrong with jumping out of a perfectly good aircraft, to be quite honest with you. And it's not up my alley, but it also has waypoint protections and stealth mode, dual position format, preloaded tactical activities with a kill switch, so you can erase all the data in case of, you know, the wearer gets compromised or captured or something like that. And stealth mode is where you can actually turn off any of the signals and things that are going to the watch and things like that. So basically it just makes it a watch and doesn't transmit any signals and things like that. So that's interesting too. Like I said, it's geared towards military personnel. You can navigate the outdoors with the preloaded Topo Active and ski maps, navigation sensors, and multi-GNSS and multi-band support for, you know, this tracking. It's just unbelievable what is in these watches, and they provide a high level of positional accuracy. Now, training and performance features, that's great. Here's where we get into the health and lifestyle stuff. I mean, it's awesome, and it features more than 30 built-in sports apps with endurance and stamina and performance metrics and things like that. And of course, right up my alley is golf tracking, which is spectacular. And I've tried it with the Epics as well as with the Tactix model, and it is dynamite. It knows when you're close to the golf courses in the particular area. It brings them up for you for what options you want to play. And then it does the best thing ever with that golf tracking capability, showing you the distances to the tee, from tee to green, your shot distances, helping you with shot selection if you need, because it knows what clubs you're playing with, from what distance. Wow, it knows where the hazards are in relation to where you are. You can see the green and pin placement and adjust it if necessary to make even more accurate shot choices. I can't believe it. And you wonder why I no longer wear the G-Shocks. It's just because these are all, everything's in one, a one-stop shop. Get healthy, get moving. Tactix will be right there with you. I love you, Garmin. You're dynamite. And this is not a paid review. I just love their stuff. The Tactix Pro has 32 gigs of storage built into, so you have all the mapping stored in there, especially for North America, and you have the ability to download some of the others in other countries. I would advise doing that at home because it could take a little bit of time. But, I mean, wow. The ability to store music as well, so you can use this thing with headphones and whatever, and oh boy, it just gets better and better. And Garmin Pay. Now here's the thing, for all of my fellow Canadians out there, some of the banks are not necessarily approved or registered with Garmin yet. So you don't have the ability to use the contactless payment right now. So it could be coming down the pipe in the future. Comment below, because when I tried to enter my information, my cards weren't recognized for my banks. So let me know which ones are recognized if you have them, especially if you're in Canada. There's so much going on. Navigating all around the watch can take getting used to, but once you get the hang of it and the button configuration, it'll be all up to you. Not to mention, you can customize with the hotkeys specific functions you want for the watch. And once you get the hang of setup as well, as far as getting it all set up and configured with your phone so that you can then use the watch, it's like riding a bike. It's great. Easy to navigate through, quick connection with the Garmin Connect app, and then away you go, you're off to the races. enter some personal information and things like that, and then you got yourself a watch. But it's great. I found it only take a few minutes to do it. And most watches come with some sort of charge in them already when you bring them home. This one had about 70% already when I took it out of the box. So yeah, you can plug it in again to top it up, and it shouldn't take too long. And then you're away to the races, and maybe you don't have to charge it for another, 37 days plus, depending on what modes you're utilizing and whether you have it in just smartphone mode or you're doing a lot of tracking and things. So with that solar power, you have that assistance to keep that battery going and running those features without having to bring it back home and charge. That you can't do with an Apple Watch or a G-Shock connectable watch, for that matter. Now, yes, it's packed full of stuff, but if you don't need that stuff, those tactical features, pack, and all the rest of it, best save your dollars, because we're talking hundreds of dollars between this model and this model. And they look almost identical, especially if you have the option to change the watch faces and stuff, unless you like the aesthetics of that tactical design with the bezel as it is. That's the thing, and not to mention those features that are built into it. You get sucked in by that gorgeous tactical design, the green light, and all the other features that the tactical stuff offers. Then I can see maybe if you've got the money, you might as well pull the trigger, because this watch is for you. The case design offers its protections with the polymer design that we're used to. Sapphire for this particular model, for the glass, the solar glass, give you that added battery life. And this one's supported by the titanium bezel and case back, like I said. So, I mean, it comes with the nylon tactical strap, which I actually ordered something similar for my Phoenix. And as I mentioned, with that similar weight, you're going to have to make a decision. Do you want the silicone rubber or do you want the fabric? I told you it's a little stiff and stuff, but maybe it gets more. But I'm talking when it's stiff, I mean like it feels like almost like rope. It's that type of stiff. And you want to keep this thing on 24/7 to get the best of your features as far as heart rate, sleep, and healthy lifestyle monitoring. I mean, it's going to be up to you. Comment below. Let me know which strap you like. You've got that nylon or you've got the silicone rubber. And of course, there's another one out there. You let me know as well. Now, my wrist size are 7.25, 7.25 inches, and it feels great. I love wearing the silicone rubber myself. That's my personal preference. And for me, I use this thing 24/7. It's on my wrist every night as I go to sleep. And when I wake up in the morning, I get my morning report. Garmin Phoenix 7X Sapphire Solar on the right, Tactics 7 Pro on the left. So I likely will have the Phoenix Sapphire Solar on my right wrist. Whether I put a different automatic design style watch on my left, depending what mood I'm in, that's my choice. Like I said, the watch can be a great healthy lifestyle motivator and may also assist you in, following a routine, getting, into a lifestyle routine, such as the bedtime and things like that, because this thing will time itself out to save your power based on when you go to sleep. And then when you wake up, bam, it activates again. So yeah, it seems like with everything it gives you, Garmin has thought of that process as well, as far as how you can preserve the power to keep this watch running effectively, which is great. All of those options and stuff is in the watch. You'll find it when you navigate through. Now, for me, I can't justify the price tag, but if it's what you want out of a watch, that's what matters. So you, by all means, go ahead, pull the trigger. This Tactics Pro could be just for you. I'm here. I'm ready to listen. You tell me which one. And this is not the ballistics model. There's also another model on top of this Tactics Pro that's about $300 value increase. So yeah, you could be all in almost at $2,000 for the ballistics Pro model. Wow. It's a lot of money. Consider it an investment though, because you're probably going to get multiple years out of the Garmin watch. It sends you updates, and you may have some of the other updates filter down to this one when the new releases come out in a few years. So you will get some longevity out of it. It's not like a phone per se where it may be outdated in a year or two. I mean, it would take me all day to go through everything, and we don't have that kind of time. So I'm trying to give you some of the highlights that are covered, show you how it fits on the wrist, because that's the important thing. At the end of the day, it's a watch, and a lot of the wear is sometimes missed. So hopefully I can give you that sense of how it feels and how it looks so you can make an educated decision. Because men and women, this thing can go on either wrist. It doesn't matter. It's 2024. Come one, come all. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Ross. I'm a Garmin owner. This is not a paid review like I mentioned, but a quick insight into the Tactix Pro. Save your money if you truly desire a Garmin watch with ultimate function, but you don't necessarily need all the tactical features. Grab yourself the Phoenix or the Epix. They will do a great job at what you need without all that other tactical stuff. If you like the design, well, then you might be stuck, because the other Phoenix and Epix models don't have that 24-hour fixed bezel and other features like that that come when they speak to ballistics and all the military stuff. So like, subscribe, smash the bell. You don't want to miss the next video. You know there's going to be another one. Garmin all day. I got rid of all my G-Shocks. Garmin all night. Be safe, be well. We'll see you on the next one.